everyone, welcome. You're watching Markets at Money Control. It's a Wednesday morning and we'll be discussing the overnight developments and the key trends to watch out for today. I'm Rakshita Madan and joining me is Santosh Nair, editor Money Control. Good morning, Santosh.
Morning, Rakshita.
Hi. We are seeing, so today Narayana Murthy is expected to address investors on a conference call. Strong words expected from him.
Well, hard to say, but I think, Rakshita, we could see some more fireworks and the tug of war continuing for a while. Yesterday, the Infosys stock kind of stabilized after 2 days of heavy fall. But I think the worst may not yet be over for the stock. It could underperform in the short term. Interim CEO UB Rao has written to employees asking them to brace for some tough times in the short term. I think this is an issue which will take some time to resolve. Sentiment for the stock has clearly taken a beating, and unless the leadership crisis is resolved, which I suspect could take some time, we could see the stock underperforming the sector as well as other stocks.
Let's move on to the global markets. Global markets are holding up fine ahead of the Jackson Hole meeting on the optimism that the central bankers will keep the liquidity easy. What can we expect?
So the mood in global markets has been fairly positive. You're seeing emerging markets at multi-year high, and that trend could continue for some time. The only worry, as news reports suggest, is that while the outlook on global growth has been fairly positive, inflation has not really picked up as much as central bankers would have liked it to. So that kind of shows the limitations of the easy money policy also. Besides, you also have concerns over valuation and the asset bubble that seems to be building up across the globe.
Coming back to the action on the Dalal Street, Nifty failed to hold up the 9800 mark. Can we expect something different today?
So, yes, that's technical analysts are worried that the index has not been able to hold above the 50-day exponential moving average of 9800. That's a bit of concern. Global cues, though, are fairly supportive. You have mostly Asia trading higher. US markets too has been steady, and so are European markets. So probably you could see a steady day ahead today. SGX Nifty futures are pointing to a slightly positive opening above the 9800 mark. Oil prices have eased a bit. Gold has been steady, and the rupee has also climbed slightly to the dollar.
Right. And if you look at the technical charts, what should investors do?
So technical analysts are saying that the Nifty has formed a bearish candle. It has been doing that for the last 2 or 3 sessions now. But the key thing to watch out for is that the index is very close to the support trend line, connecting 4 key points starting from 9088 all the way up to 9720. Now, if this support trend line is broken, then the bearish trend in the market could persist for a while. Also, you have foreign funds which have been regular sellers through this month, close to 12,000 crore worth of shares already sold. And you're seeing that the net buying by domestic mutual funds has also been declining over the past few trading sessions. So if you have even mutual funds cutting back on their purchases, probably you could see some more downside here. On the whole, most brokers are expecting the market to be consolidating. They see some sideways movement between 9750 and 9850 on the Nifty for some time to come.
Talking about the stock specific action, what investors should watch out for? What stocks should they watch out for?
So there's been fairly good amount of delivery based activity in Nestle over the past few sessions, and LIC has been increasing its exposure to the stock. Broadly, we are also seeing a slight shift towards fast moving consumer goods stocks over the last few trading sessions, as the as the broader market itself has been under pressure. A fair bit of delivery based activity also in stocks like HDFC and Kotak Bank. On the futures side, we are seeing a long build up in Apollo Hospital, DHFL and Wipro. There's been some short build up in stocks like DLF, NHPC and CEAT. Tata Motors could see some action today. Tata Sons chairman Chandrasekaran has said that the company is working on a turnaround plan for the company, and that domestic losses would be reduced considerably. Now the company has been bleeding on that front for quite a while now. Right. Fortis Healthcare could see some action. Wife of ACE investor Rakesh Jhunjhunwala has bought about 60 crore worth of shares in the company.
Right. All right, Santosh, thanks a lot for that insight. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of Markets at Money Control. For more news, views and updates, stay logged on to moneycontrol.com.